Hi Tubi, Star again. This is the next to the last video in my Pagan Library series. If you've got any questions or you want to know where to purchase books or if I've talked too fast, message me, post a comment. I'll be more than glad to get back to you. Um, Now I'm going to touch on a subject that some people aren't too fond of. It really interested me though because some of my husband's family was from New Orleans. So I wanted to take a look into the hoodoo urban root magics. So I purchased a few books that were suggested to me by some people who practice that. They're very interesting. It's a lot of information. It's not a magic that I practice, but it's very interesting. It's got a lot of information. Like I said, there's a lot of information in that. It's very different from what we practice. But I love these books. These are really good books, and everybody chooses their own path, and that's what I was talking about. I actually am going to try a few of the things that are in a couple of these books, just for the simple fact that I like to explore and I like to see what's out there and what's offered, and how different magical systems work and their effectiveness. So the first one I've got is Papa Jim's Herbal Magic Workbook, and it is by A.J. Green. Is that Green? Darn glasses. Dang, the eyesight went. Oh no, by Papa Jim's. What am I talking about? And this is original publications, and I got this book on eBay. But this is a really cool little book. It's a small book. It's not. I think I paid $6 or $7 for it. But it's got some of your more like roots and stuff like that. Like this here, like Devil's Shoestring. Says like carry this root in a white flannel bag with some protection powder for protection against evil, harm, or gossip. Carry it in a green flannel bag for good luck. These are some more of your hoodoo, voodoo, root work magics, different, burning herbs as incense, herbal baths, and I know there's a lot of good books on the market out there about Santeria and voodoo and hoodoo magic, and I think I'm going to do a little bit further studying into some of those, just because it interests me. Magical systems interest me. But that's Papa John's, or Papa Jim's, Herbal Magic Workbook. It's a cute little book. Sometimes I buy books just because they're cute. It's kind of weird. And this is Hoodoo, Herb, and Root Magic by Catherine Yonwad, a mantra of magic of African American conjure. Natural herbs, roots, minerals, and zoological curios, giving the spiritual use of those items. This is a really good book. This is published, I think, by the Lucky Mojo Company. And that's actually probably where I got it, because I probably was missing an ingredient that I needed and ordered from there. It's got like over 500 herbs, roots, minerals, and rare zoological curios, 750 traditional spells, tricks, and magical recipes, and 50 illustrations. So it's a pretty good book. Like Gall of the Earth, the Five-Finger Flax, Frankincense, Florida Water. Talks all about hoodoo. It's got a really good introduction in it. Conjure bags, but it's hoodoo, herb, and root magic. And then this one here is by Stephanie Rosebird, Hoodoo Mojo and Conjuring with Herbs, Stick Stones, Roots, and Bones. I like this book really well. I've read it several times. This one's available through Llewellyn. It's an exploration in history and mystery and magic of the hoodoo. It's got getting some love and keeping it close, keeping the peace, the elements of water, harvesting the gifts of fire, cleansing rituals and spiritual worships. It's in the bag, which are mojo bags or conjure bags. It's really, really packed with a lot of information. Dream magic, hoodoo children, sacred rites and commitments, But yeah, this is another one that I would suggest if you're into that type of magic, or even if it just interests you. Like I said, I don't practice that particular type of magic, not to say that I won't ever practice that type, because I'm very eclectic by nature. Um, but yeah, I wanted to touch on that. And I'm going to throw my kitchen witch books in here, my cookbooks, just to save video. I was talking yesterday about being a cook. I'm an avid cook. I love to cook. I love using herbs and trying new things. And there's a Cunningham's Encyclopedia, Wicca in the Kitchen, magical properties of cooking, and food magic, simple sacred transformations at your table. It's got really good recipes like peanuts, mustard, spices and herbs, fruits, vegetables, how to use them, their magical associations. It's got some of the sabbats in there. Desserts, full of recipes, really cool recipes. I've actually tried a few out of there that are really yummy. And this is by Patricia Telasco, the one I was telling you about yesterday. A Kitchen Witch's Cookbook. Transcend mundane meal times every day. Recipes and ideas. It's got, and this is actually a recipe book. It's nothing but recipes in there. Brews from the cauldron, psychic pasta and sigil sauce, premonition poultry, sacred seafood, mystical meats, divine desserts, charmed cheese, and enchanted eggs. Now these are the categories. It's really a whimsical book, but it's a cookbook, just like Betty Crocker cookbook. That's what it is. And then this one here, I got this one as a gift from a fellow pagan. The Wiccan Cookbook. So, what are you doing? My dog's going crazy. Somebody's at my door. By Jamie Wood and Tara Seffelt, and it's an actual cookbook too, with recipes for different, like there's candles. Let's see what else we got. Midsummer Witch's Rose Dessert. And it's got a lot of folklore and stuff in it. This is a really good book, but this was I haven't tried anything out of here. Like I said, this was a gift from really, really good friends. So, another one I suggest just because it's whimsical and I love the pictures in it. There's elderflower chicken, sun king pork, sunshine jello. But yeah, those are the cookbooks and my HooDoo books. I've got more HooDoo books and HooDoo books, but I didn't pull them out. And then I'm going to throw this one in. I picked this up at Barnes & Noble. Now mind you, you see how thick this book is? It's called The Witch Book, The Encyclopedia of Witchcraft, Wicca, and Neo-Paganism by Raymond Buckland. Famous pagan. I paid $5.99 for this book. This book is so full of information on witches and witchcraft, and it's lists of some of the famous witches in here, some of the old time magics, like Aleister Crowley. But yeah, this is just an encyclopedia type book by a famous author that I paid. I'll show you the sticker. You can see it, $5.99. Which any other book you pick up that's this size with this much information, take this one for example, doesn't even, the size of it's half. This book's half of this book, and it's $18. $5.99. So just be on the lookout, when you make a trip once a month or once every 3 months to a bookstore and see what they've got. They've usually all got sections right up in the front by the doors with all their throw-off books. What I call throw-off books. They're not really throw-off books because I picked that one up. I was interested in that one. $5.99 for probably a $50 or $60 book. I couldn't believe it. Bargain shopper I am. I'll do a video on that. But yeah, those are my HooDoo books, kitchen book, recipe books, and just a few little magical books that I have that I wanted to share. That'll probably be it for the book series, although I do have one more stack I see sitting down here. Kind of getting more out, though. But yeah, questions, comments, message me, or post in the comments. I'll get back to you. Don't have a problem with that. Be blessed. Love and light. Have a magical day. Bye.